Hello everyone, my name is Celine and welcome to this video. Today I want to talk about something that I've been thinking about lately. And the topic of today is how timelines doesn't exist. Okay. And basically I want to talk to you about this because it's something that I've been kind of struggling with lately. And the thing is that basically I've been struggling with this because, for example, I see people my age doing things that I would like to be doing. So just because they are my age and they are at this point doing this thing, I immediately feel like I am late, or like I'm not gonna get the same success as them because I'm late to that thing, you know. And I know it's natural, it's something that it's normal that happens to us, okay? But if we really stop and think about it, you'll realize like it makes no sense. It makes no sense because, first of all, there is no instruction book for life. It's not like it is like at this step, like at this age, you have to be doing this. If not, then you're not gonna get success. No, it doesn't work like that. And I think at this point we should all know that life has no instruction book, okay? We all have to be around life, figuring things out and trying to understand things, because there is nothing that explains it to us a lot of the times, okay? And yeah, because of this, we can't think that there is an order for us to follow. Things work differently for each person, and that's how it's supposed to be like. Because I'm not the same as this other person I want to be like. We're not the same, so then of course our lives won't work the same. Maybe I had to go through something first to be like, in order to be able to get to the point where they are. But maybe they had to go through something different. Their path is just different. They're not ahead of me. I'm not behind them. There is just no competition, basically. There is no competition. We all have to go through different things, but we will all get to the point where we're supposed to be, okay? So right now I'm supposed to be here, and they're supposed to be there, but that doesn't mean I can't get success. It doesn't work like that. And I think it's just something very stupid to think like, okay, at this age I have to be doing this, or like I'm too old for this, or I'm too young for this, or I'm late for this. Time is basically a human invention. You don't have to worry about at what time should I be at this point. No, you have a goal, okay? And you are going to be able to get to that goal. And just because someone else is at a certain point in order to achieve that goal, the same goal that you want, and you're at a different point, doesn't mean they are gonna get it and you're not, okay? Basically, it makes no sense to compare, okay? Because you can't compare two things that are different. You can't compare two things that literally like are just different. You can't compare them. And that's what happens with you and another person. You can't compare your time with another person's time, because the things that you have to learn, like your lessons and their lessons, are different, okay? And the things you have to go through are different to the things that they have to go through. And their life is gonna work differently than yours. But that doesn't make you any less. I think that putting timelines on ourselves is just a way of self-sabotage and a way of limiting ourselves. It's literally just a way of stopping ourselves from achieving our goals, or stopping ourselves from being confident and loving ourselves. Like I said, It makes no sense to compare to things that are different. So what you're doing is literally just hating on yourself, just making yourself feel bad for something that isn't even there, okay? Because there is no competition. There is nothing to feel less for. There is nothing to feel bad for. You're literally just making yourself feel bad for no reason. You're just hurting yourself with no reason, no purpose. It's not gonna help you in any way. So yeah, that's what I think. That's why I think it's just self-sabotage and just a way of limiting yourself. And well, that's everything I have to say for today. It's just something, a little reflection I've been doing because, you know, sometimes I'm just struggling with something at some point and I stop to think, okay, does this really make sense? Does this really doesn't make sense? How is this working? Why is this like this? And sometimes I just feel like sharing it with you. So I hope you liked it and thanks for watching.